Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Meet the Angular Team. Today with me I have Christina Brink. Christina, how you doing?
Good. How are you, Joe?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. It's Star Wars Day. I'm
May the
gonna be
fourth be with you.
yes, and you too. And you too. I'm really excited to celebrate Star Wars Day, watch a lot of movies, and maybe do some Legos. But I'm
Sounds like an
actually
awesome day.
yeah, yeah. I'm really excited to talk to you and to get to know you just a little bit better. So we're just gonna start right in with it. Sound good?
Definitely. I'm super excited to be here.
All right, so let's talk just a little bit about some of your you'll start just a little bit with your programming background. I know that you serve as a manager. We'll talk about your role in a second, but how did you get into programming?
Definitely. So I've always loved math as I was growing up, and in college I became a mathematics and management science and information systems double major.
Wow.
And yeah, and really the intersection of those two fields is a lot of programming. And so I took a lot of programming courses, really enjoyed them, and it just I love it because it's a great way of really approaching complicated problems and being able to come up with a solution that just makes it easier for people to do tasks that would have taken much longer. So it's pretty amazing in that way.
Yeah, yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah,
So on that same vein, uh, I know that your responsibilities are primarily management now, but if you could learn any programming language by snapping your fingers, what would it be?
hmm. I'd say Python just because I like it. I mean, I've used a little bit of it, but I haven't really gotten to deep dive into it. But I like it
Mm,
as a language a lot, so that's what it would be. I would
cool,
spend time
cool,
on
cool.
that.
All right. Let's talk about you on the Angular team. What's your role? And then give us a little bit of what a typical day is like for you.
Absolutely. I am an engineering manager on the Angular team. I just actually joined in October of 2021, so still pretty new to Angular. Been at Google 15 years, so long-time Googler.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yep, just celebrated my 15th Googleversary. Um, but um, but yeah, I'm a manager, and so I primarily oversee the components sub-team and our dev infra,
Mhm,
developer infrastructure team,
mhm,
those 2 sub-teams. And then so I'm a manager first, a people manager. I have, multiple reports on both teams and, all around the world, and super happy, and that's, like, core to my heart of, like, what I was made to do, I think, really. I just absolutely love growing and developing people.
mhm,
And then, of course, I'm overseeing the 2 sub teams. So at first, I'm an Angular team manager, so kind of overseeing the team with our fearless leader, Madlena.
mhm,
Also, so doing things for the team, understanding like how we want to move forward with the team strategy, operations, all of those things. And then more specifically, owning that for the sub teams.
hmm.
Um, a typical day for me is as a manager, we have lots of meetings, but all of those meetings are kind of intertwined to kind of grow and develop the strategy for all of those things.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What would you say is the most like engaging or exciting part of your job?
It is definitely, being a people manager.
Yeah.
I absolutely love spending time with people and really seeing what interests them and what they're interested in, like, learning and growing in, and what they wanna do and what, like, sparks joy for them, those kinds of things.
Mhm.
That is by far the most fulfilling part of my job, and that's
Hmm.
why I do it, 'cause I love that.
That's awesome. Awesome. Okay. Well, maybe let's switch this a little bit. We're here talking about ng-conf. So we got ng-conf coming up in the summer. Is there anything specifically you're looking forward to for this first ng-conf for you?
I've heard a lot about ng-conf. I've seen some music videos. I've seen some pretty awesome stuff. So I'm super excited to get to go. What I'm looking forward to most is just the opportunity to be able to see the community. Really, like I think with everything going on these last couple of years, we haven't been
Mhm.
able to go anywhere, and super excited to be able to engage with everybody and just be part of the Angular community.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's so cool to be able to actually like sit down and talk with people. I love that part. All right. So, next question. If you had to pick a job outside of software,
Mhm.
money didn't matter, what would you do?
I would definitely spend my time probably working for a nonprofit helping people.
Hmm.
I think if I think about, my core values and what is the most fulfilling for me is helping other people. And I don't know exactly what it would be, but that's what I would spend all my time doing.
Yeah. Very
Yeah.
cool. What a great selfless answer. All right. So, last question, maybe a little bit more serious note is how do you deal with imposter syndrome when it comes up?
Yeah, I think everyone in their careers at some point feels imposter syndrome, and I feel like it is very normal for people to feel, although sometimes difficult for people to talk about. I think for me, I approach it very much from a way of, that I wouldn't be in this position if I didn't work so hard and deserve to be here, right? And so I kind of approach it more as like a challenge,
Hmm.
especially in a new space, is trying to figure out, and really be excited about what you can learn and grow from. And if you approach it from that way of like, I'm still learning, but I do deserve to be here and I've been chosen for this for a reason. And that's why I'm here. As you grow and learn and um, in something new, you start to really it starts to become like second nature, and you quickly become like an expert in it, and you start to see that as people around you are listening to you, and also what you find yourself understanding more, and then it becomes less and less of feeling like an imposter.
Right. Cool. Okay. Okay, well, we're going to finish up with our lightning round. These are going
Okay.
to be a bunch of fun questions. I'm going to give you an A or B option. You pick
Okay.
one, no explanation necessary. You could pick both or neither if you really want to, but we're really kind of excited to see which of the two you pick. What's your preference? So, first
Okay.
one, very standard, Kirk or Picard?
Kirk.
Kirk. Okay. All right. BB-8 or Grogu?
Grogu.
All right. Uh, Game of Thrones or Squid Game?
Game of Thrones.
Really? That was a quick answer.
I really
Okay.
love Game of Thrones.
Yeah. Golf or mini golf?
Mini golf.
Okay. Okay. Oh, here's a good one. Dogs or cats?
This is hard. I really love both, so I have to
Hmm.
say both.
Okay. 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 This is one of my favorite ones. Twilight or Batman?
Twilight.
Awesome. Okay. Stranger Things or Lost?
Ooh, that's tough. Um, I really actually can't decide between the two. They're both great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. All right. Thor or Star-Lord?
Hmm. Thor.
Okay. All right. Last one. Billie Eilish or Billy Joel?
This is hard. I'm from New Jersey. I'm supposed to say Billy Joel. Okay,
But you're gonna say Billie Eilish.
I was originally, but then I was like, no, I have to say Billy
All
Joel.
right, Billy Joel. Okay. All right, cool. Well, thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day. We know you got lots of important things to do, creating an awesome tool for all of us to use, but we really appreciate the time. And thanks for everybody for watching. Hope you had fun getting to know Christina just a little bit better and looking forward to seeing you at ng-conf.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Joe.
Yep. Take care.
You too.